brings such delight to my heart. Special Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, new Sonic games coming out, which always leaves me with a lot of mixed anticipation. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. It's always up and down. But this one looks retro, and usually when they go with a 2D side-scrolling retro gameplay, it's a lot better than the 3D stuff. Although the latest 3D one I heard was a lot of fun. Haven't played it yet. It's my next game. But I'm looking forward to this one because all the graphics, and it just looks so good. Yeah, baby. It looks like the style, the visual, kind of carrying from the old school and making it so much more colorful.
Advance a little bit.
You know, I'll share a little bit of insight into, why Sonic continues to have a lot of these ups and downs. Although I feel like it's maybe turning the corner. I used to work at Sega many years ago. Wasn't there for long, for about a year or so. But I did get a chance to work on Sonic and with the Sonic team. And I think the biggest problem Sega has, right, is that one is the champion for Sonic. How do you say it? Like, there needs to be new blood on that team. If anything, they also need to have more say in driving creative control in their destiny. Because Sega, as a corporation at this point, this was before, the acquisition, was just so mired in like business practices that you could just see that they were desperate to have a cadence of new games from Sonic to be on the calendar because they needed to make money. And so they didn't have time to like tweak things to get it right because they just had to launch and they wouldn't give them the biggest budget. And so they basically like, here's a budget. You need to make this much margin so we can report in the books as a public company kind of thing. That was literally like the modus operandi, which is like, I get it, right? Companies operate that way, but hearing it come from Sega for their most beloved franchise made me go, this is the slow downfall of how you kill one of the best IPs out there and how you kill a company, because it was just, sales were just like for like decades. Yet how people know Sonic was like way up here. Like people know it, they hear about it, they're always anticipating, and it was so heartbreaking, quite frankly. It's just like they couldn't get out of, how would you say, the power dynamic was so skewed towards bad business decisions. But now I don't know who is actually making this game, but I genuinely believe that get away from that sort of corporate overlord. You got to give it to a developer who has more freedom and say and capability to innovate. And so, hopefully this game has that potential, because in my mind, there's still so much untapped potential in the 2D, arcadey kind of feel that Sonic had. And to be like an also ran against Mario, who, come on, let's admit it, like Mario, when it came to 2D platforming, was just the king. So much innovation in every game, every level. Sonic just felt like it was just spinning its wheels. Stuck, when it should be innovating with its fast gameplay. So, yeah, some of the Sega is still there, and and the Sonic team is hearing this, like, fight for the creativity here. It matters. All right, let's see this and see how it turns out. By the way, if you want to hear some wicked wild stories, you got to check out my channel.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show on my OnlyFans.
I'm classic Sonic 2D. Ooh. I love this design. All the visuals are so beautiful.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, it's so brings such delight to my heart. Smooth as butter too, man.
Woo!
4-player, gotta do this. Oh, that's a clever idea. Water mode. I remember that spinning level from before. What was that? I love it. I love it. It's... I think they might have nailed it this time.
I never really played, but I've seen.
You will. I don't know. I think you have a heart attack because it goes so fast, and it's almost like the best feeling of Sonic that you have is when you're going so fast. It's almost like the edge of your seat where like, oh my god, what do I do next? And it's like split second reflexes, and it'll turn you to twisty turn and upside down.
Yeah,
and you're hoping
it's like a race, Formula One.
Don't hit something, I'll lose my rings.
But how are you gonna do fast and then you don't know where to go?
It's part of the fun is that.
You die.
You kind of have to. Well, no, not die. You kind of just gotta let Jesus take the wheel, if you will, and just hope that everything's going to work out. But you start to pick up on places where you got to jump and and avoid. And if you do it right, it feels like you're just like this. You're in a zone. The best feeling of Sonic is when you're in the zone where you're going so fast and you're just letting the game take you along for the speed and ride. But every now and then you make those.
But you need to be fast. You need to
and avoid the obstacles. Yeah.
Wow.
It is fast. Yeah, that's the best part about it. There's so much you could do with this fast gameplay. And with consoles today, you got the horsepower too to make it silky smooth, right? Because it looks so smooth.
Wow,
that looks good.
Everybody's excited for this one.
You know what? Holiday season.
You look very, very excited. So.
It's too few good Sonic games. They get close, like the last 3D game. They got close, but didn't quite nail the perfection.
Agility.
Perfection, baby.
Perfection.